Welcome to RPG Out of the Box. I, of course, am always your humble host and DM, Matt Fellman. Also, Bad X-Ash, or Good X-Ash, depending on where you find me. And with me, as always, is my humble crew. Wait a minute.
What's going on?
Not my humble crew. Now we are left with the backup crew.
The backup, the B team.
We'll call this the B team. It's going to be a...
That's pretty fitting.
We'll call it a B team kind of thing. I'm sorry, getting my seat up there. All right, there we go. It's a little better. Stepping all over the cord.
Yeah, I knock that mic over all the time, man.
Oh, all the flip. Once a game, I knock it over. So, because we're professional.
Keeps you on your toes.
We're the B team of streamers, maybe.
Yeah, we're a little bit better than some.
We're getting good. We're getting better every time. So with me today, you'll notice I have some different people. So, as with anybody who runs any kind of game, players, they be players, yo. So, I have some backup players. And with me, I will let them introduce themselves. I'll start over here.
I'm Joey B. Y'all know me from Immersion RPG and RPG Out of the Box now, apparently.
Yeah.
Primed and Ready. Are we introducing characters?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll be playing Torin, a Tiefling Warlock.
Okay. And across the table.
All right, I am Ashton Fellman. I'm related to him.
He's a little badass.
Pretty much, yeah. And I'm going to be playing Frath, the rogue human.
Okay. All right. And one of my usuals.
Hello, I am Becky, or Beckatron on Twitter, and I am playing Orri. I bash heads and make friends. That's my new tagline, my new slogan, my new way of living.
It's developing as it progresses.
Oh, yeah.
So we're going to do a little bit of a prologue for Orri here, and we'll see how that plays out. It's sort of we'll call it a homebrew add-on to Avernus. So, Descent into Avernus is where we're basing this from. There's some extra stuff that I'm adding in, and we'll see how it plays out. So, if you ever want to see a DM whip up a story right out of their brain, this is that game. So, enjoy.
We will.
Okay, so the city is Baldur's Gate. You guys are down in the lower part of the city, near the docks. The lowest of the low as far as the city goes. It starts at high and works its way down, and you are down in that area. So, you guys are working for not a small-time gangster. He's the kingpin of the docks. His name is Straight Stick. That's his nickname. He's called Straight Stick because he walks around using a splintered old ferry pole as a crutch, missing part of his right leg, and talks of an old tale of how he was once attacked by the infamous old Chullums, a giant snapping turtle rumored to be sleeping at the bottom of Grey Harbor. He's old. He's an older human, but respected. And you've been called down to the Salty Dog Tavern where he works out of. A lot of the crime he's one of the kingpins of the guild. The guild is the Thieves Guild, but it just goes by the guild in Baldur's Gate. Rough and tumble section of town. You basically, people stab you so much as look at you. It's definitely a city of blood. And on this day, you all have been summoned to help out in a way. It's the Salty Dog Tavern. So, it's overcast. It had rained the night before, so there's quite a bit of mud and muck as you make your way down. And as you enter, it's a dimly lit inn that's completely just out of all the old stories that you can think of. You got drunken sailors lining the bar. You've got a rather stout dwarven male behind the bar, and he's pouring drinks and passing them around. You've got some people singing sea shanties over by the hearth on the other end of the bar. And when you make your way down and in there, one by one, you open the door, and everybody stops. The songs, everything. And look at you. And is this Luciano?
No, it's not.
Oh, it's Keegan.
What up?
It's Argyle.
Argyle.
So, anyways, hey, we got room for one more, Argyle. You want in?
Nope.
Oh, come on. We can blur the face out.
Nope.
Ah, jeez. Anyways, so as you walk in, you can hear a pin drop as they all look at you for a moment. And when you can feel yourself being sized up, and then they go right back to their business. And we'll take it from there. We'll basically have roll off. Roll a D20. High roll goes.
11.
Oh, 17.
14.
All right, you're first to enter the bar.
I'm just gonna, once everybody stops and looks at me, I'm just gonna, look around the room and just kind of make my way in up to the bar and try not to draw a whole lot of attention.
Okay. Once they've sized you up, see that you're not a narc or some sort of flaming fist brigade busting in, they go right back to what they were doing, drinking and singing and chatting and hamming it up. And the dwarf looks over at you after a minute, comes down. He's like, "What'd I get you?"
Some privacy.
You can wet your whistle with some privacy too, but it'll keep you sober.
Nothing for me right now.
Fair enough. He moves on down. Who had the next highest? All right, so in comes a younger, less experienced Orri.
I bust in the door. Hello, my friends! What are we drinking today?
They look.
I walk over to my friend the rogue. What are we drinking?
Nothing right now.
Go ahead and describe yourself. Suddenly this large half-orc woman comes over to you.
I'm 6'11", 245 pounds, green tinged skin, ice blue eyes, and deep red dreadlocks pulled back.
Comes up to you, who's a human. Go ahead and describe your character.
Pretty average-looking human rogue, kind of hunched over the bar, cloak drawn over his head, just kind of surveying the scene.
You look like you need a drink. Why not be social?
I'm waiting.
For what?
Who's asking?
An ale for me and my friend.
All right, I'll get you that.
I'm Orri.
Frath.
It is good to make your acquaintance. You look like you needed companionship.
Soon after,
As the door
the
opens,
crowd stops again. You suddenly hear the crowd stop again, and everybody turns and looks.
As the door opens up, there's this kind of tall, slender, tiefling, red skin, yellow eyes, with dark leather armor and a hood pulled over. And as he walks in and he knows everything's silent, he wipes down and he looks around and says, "If you're going to stare me down, the least you can do is buy me a drink." And as he walks towards the bar.
Everybody goes back to their business, and the entrance, and then everybody goes back to their business. So then the bartender comes down. You drinking too?
Something strong.
How strong?
Did I stutter?
No, but there's degrees.
Do I look like a gnome?
You look like you could do. I'm thinking a Fist of Horeth.
Very well.
Pulls out a small bottle, uncorks it, Pours it into a small glass, sets it in front of you.
I take it and toss it back and kind of shake a little.
It's strong.
That's good, my friend. And I slide it back.
It's not the dwarven spirits I'm used to, but it'll put some hair on your chest.
An ale too, while you at it, please.
Ah, all right. He pours it and brings it back.
I'll sit down.
So as you guys are sitting there, everybody give me perception checks.
I saw nothing.
7.
13.
Nothing?
2.
All right, it's going to be one of those games.
He sees that ale.
Yeah, that hit me kind of hard.
So, okay. So you basically, as you are sitting there, you got 13?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You hear a, like, clunk, 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 coming through from the back room. And you see, out of the corner of your eye, the straight stick. Older human, looks in his 70s, so pretty old for a human that lives this hard life. He's lived a hard life, too, it looks. Tattoos all down his arm. Beard, white beard, long, scraggly white hair, missing a leg. And it's got like this straight fairy oar under his arm. And he walks through and he whispers to somebody. And then looks at you guys. And then goes into the back. A small gnomish woman comes over and says, Mr. Straystick will see you now.
Perfect. I get up.
There's what I was waiting for.
All right.
Ah!
You notice that, yeah, it's the same person. And across the room, this tiefling gets up as well, and yeah, she leads you into the back, and you go into a back room, and it looks like when you walk into this room, it looks like a captain's quarters on a ship with a full back window that faces out over the harbor. You've got like maps and stuff hanging on the walls. You've got all sorts of stuff, and sitting behind a very large desk is Straight Stick, who's sitting back and he's chewing on a pipe. And he sees you guys come in. Come sit. He gestures to 3 or 4 chairs in front of his desk.
I take a seat in the middle, still holding my ale.
All right, I will also sit down.
I cautiously approach and let my hood down.
So, you're probably wondering why I brought you here. Well, it's high time they recognize me for my abilities that I bring to this guild. And I need you to pull a job for me.
What kind of job?
Well, that depends on what you want to do. I need somebody either taken out or some things stolen from their house.
Why not both?
I like your thinking, lad. That'll get you far in the guild.
So you want us to steal something or kill these same people?
Yes.
What kind of people are they?
It's a trifle. It's a woman that lives down in the lower end of the city. But she's stolen from me, and I can't abide that.
What did she steal?
Well, she stole an orb of sorts.
Ah. So she did not steal to survive. She stole revenge?
No, it's more of a marker, if you will. But it's mine, and I want it back. And if you kill her, well, that's just icing on the cake.
I see.
And what's in it for us?
Oh, my lad. Gold and prestige come your way.
Seems like this is a power play for you, not us.
It is, but that's why I'm paying you. Unless you don't like paying.
Oh, I like paid.
All right, then. I give honest wages for good work. So, if you want, the job is yours.
Why not make an example of her?
I'm okay with that. If you think you can muster that, then I'm down for that.
But is that truly needed, or do you just want your possession returned to you?
I like my possession back, but if you... He's tugging on this pipe that's like, seems to be stuck, and he's not smoking a lot, and he's like, okay. So, yes, like I said, it's up to you how you handle it. I would like my orb back. I call it the Pearl of Selene.
Ah.
And if some of these can't stomach a death, what would you like stolen?
Just the pearl.
That hardly seems to make an impact.
Just having it is back in my possession will make it... Well, let's just say it's something that'll get their attention in the guild and make me... put me in a higher perspective.
And this woman, she stole from you out of revenge, you said?
Yes.
So what you're saying is anything else we find there we can keep for us.
I have no need for anything other than the pearl.
Very
All
well.
right.
Questions?
Who is she?
She's an ex-lover, let's call her.
And her name?
Her name... Ida. Ida Kemp.
Does she have any guild ties?
Oh, aye. That she does. So, it'd be best if she didn't see you.
Would anyone be particularly upset if she was killed?
No. Certainly not me.
So steal, kill, no witnesses.
In whatever order you want. I'm just ordering the pearl. However you want to handle it, I leave to you.
Understood.
Is there a pay difference
Oh, aye.
if we produce a body versus not?
You know, if you produce a body... I'll give you another 500 gold.
On top of?
On top of the 1,000 that I'm offering.
That's good pay.
It is good pay. It'll set you up right proper if you like. And if I go higher up in the guild, you'll have my favor, which is valuable in its own right.
For such a strong warrior as yourself, I'm sure.
Indeed.
Well, I'm in.
I'm in as well.
I was in when I walked in the door.
That's what I like to hear. So, any other questions?
I have none.
What's the chances that she'll kill us? Like, is she a threat?
Are you scared?
Only prepared.
Well, of course she'll fight back if she finds you. So, and she can be fierce, so I would not go in lightly.
You were an ex-lover. Is there an easy way in and out?
It's a very mundane house. So, back door, cellar door, front door,
No traps.
the usual.
Anything
That I
other
can't
than
tell
that?
you. I don't know. She is awful paranoid. I can give you an address.
That we need.
And he slides over a piece of paper with a street name and number on it.
Well, what are we waiting for?
Quicker the
Yeah.
better. I like that.
I stand up and I just crack the door. I say, you?
I chug my ale and throw the mug. Walk out.
Now I gotta get somebody in here to clean that.
It's empty. It's fine.
All right. Good luck.
Take it out of my pay.
He sits back and watches you guys leave. As you guys walk out, the gnomish woman walks in and shuts the door.
So I suppose we should check this address out.
Agreed.
We should scope it out before we make any moves.
I agree. Is it late at night, I'm assuming?
No, it's early afternoon.
Okay. Very well.
Make perception checks.
That would be a 19.
As well.
As you guys are walking out, you notice that there are several individuals peering at you as you walk out. A lot of them are sitting at tables with other folk, but they're definitely giving you the eye as you walk out the door.
Okay. I'm going to kind of watch to see if anybody walks out after us.
Doesn't seem to be.
Okay. So how did you hear about this job?
You know, ear to the ground. Always looking for an opportunity.
Are you with the guild?
Yeah.
And you?
I got a letter by courier.
As I kind of look up. A letter. Interesting. And you are with the guild?
Not exactly.
Very well.
I
Perhaps-
do some work here and there.
Perhaps things are better kept secret.
It's not really a secret. It's just here and there.
What about you? Are you with the guild?
I have my reasons for being here.
I'm just prancing down the street. Mace swinging at my side.
Is she always this happy?
I don't know. I just met her. So, for the past 5 minutes I've known her, yeah.
You seem like good friends. And I walk.
So, as you guys walk and make your way through the city, it's quite busy. There's been word that there's been an incident, but nobody's clear on what's that incident is. The Flaming Fists are out in force, marching heavily in the streets. They are the ones that basically patrol and police the city of Baldur's Gate. And they do so heavy-handedly. So, as you make your way towards this address, how do you guys want to approach it?
Cautiously, from a distance.
Okay. So, you're going through rows and rows of streets. The houses on this end of the city are tightly packed together, and as you make your way through down each block, heading towards what you think is this address, and you get there, and it's just a brownstone.
Okay.
Just a normal, small house in between multiple other houses that are much the same. 2-story, probably a basement that you can see off to the side. You see what you think is a trapdoor in the alleyway.
Okay.
Nobody out front. Doesn't look like there's anybody. There's nobody in the window or anything. So across the street, much the same. Buildings, just like this. All the houses pretty much look the same. Almost. If you didn't have the exact number, it would look. You wouldn't be able to pick it out of a crowd.
I'm going to stand back on the opposite side of the road, kind of mixed in with the crowd. And I'm going to raise my hands and cast Thaumaturgy and make a knock on the door.
Okay.
Ooh.
You hear a knock on the door, and you wait a few minutes. The door opens up, and there's a halfling man dressed in what looks like servant's clothes. Yes. Looks around, narrows his eyes. Shuts the door.
Servants, huh?
Servant.
That'll complicate things.
Servant or slave?
You didn't see
Either
any
way.
chains or anything, and it didn't look like he was bound by anything keeping him in there that you could see.
Suspicious.
Either way, if he sees us, it's another body.
Yep. So, what's the plan?
I'm thinking that trapdoor in the alley might be our best way. I don't think knocking on the front door would be the best.
With the
I mean,
burning hand,
up close.
with the burning hand out like they are, we should perhaps wait for nightfall. If somebody's
Agreed.
going to be home either way, we might as well wait till they're asleep.
Sounds good.
Nightfall will provide more cover.
I suggest one of us stays here and watches to see if she comes or goes.
I'll stay.
You are more than likely the most unnoticeable of the three of us.
Very well. I'm going to go walk down the alleyway and just kind of scope out what's behind. Like I'm walking through the alley and continue to walk.
Give me a stealth check, just to...
12.
So, nothing too obvious. And you make your way into the alley, and sure enough, you see garbage in a garbage pile, and then you see cellar doors on the side, locked.
Okay.
With a padlock.
Okay.
And it goes through to the next street over. There's a little bit of a backyard, fenced in with a about a 10-foot high fence.
I'm just going to continue walking around the block
Okay.
and then just... how far was the salty dog?
The salty dog was probably about less than a mile.
Okay. I'm just going to go wait there for nightfall.
Okay. Give me a perception check while you're waiting.
9.
What do you do, Orri?
I go find some chicken.
All right. There is a nearby marketplace, and they've got literally everything that comes off the boat. So, if you have a hankering for some chicken, you easily find somebody selling a whole chicken that's been roasted. Right
I will
there.
eat a chicken.
So you eat heartily. Okay.
And I watch.
While I'm at the salty dog, I'm going to ask the bartender if he knows why the burning hands are out in such thick force.
There's been talk. There's been a disaster. I don't know where.
A disaster.
Yes, some sort of disaster, and they're coming. They say refugees are coming this way.
And they're scared, I suppose.
Yes.
Very well.
We don't need more people in this city.
It is quite crowded.
Imagine a city full of refugees on top of the scum and villainy that are already here.
Careful what you say about my type.
My type too, my friend.
I side him.
You don't see me with no fancy threads serving up drinks to the finest of clientele.
Well, no. I appreciate your time. How about another one of those ales?
Ooh, all right. Pours you another one. So round about 6 o'clock, as the sun is starting to set. It's already gone west. It's set out over the ocean, and the reds of the fading light are running along the ocean waves, running right into the harbor, and as it had cleared up a little from the day's overcastness, as you are making your way through
With a block of cheese.
with a block of cheese, two shadowy figures step out.
Hello! What can I do for you today?
What you got there?
Cheese.
What else you got?
A mace.
Oh, a mace, eh? Well, we have it on good authority. You're doing a job for Straight Stick.
Not before I finish my cheese.
Well, what kind of job is it?
A retrieval type of job. Why?
I'm just curious. What are you retrieving?
Something that he holds dear. I'm not sure what it is.
You're just retrieving something that you don't know what it is.
Yeah. I just
Make a
stuffed the cheese
deception.
in my mouth.
Make a deception check.
Oh no, she's not a liar. See?
It's true.
Something?
What's the total?
5. I don't think.
Well, hey, they could roll worse. No. Why don't you tell us what you're getting? Or we'll kill you, and then we'll just get it anyways.
I beg your pardon.
You heard us.
He thrusts the cheese. Crack my knuckles.
They start spreading out.
How many are there?
Just 2.
Oh, okay.
They spread out in 2 different ways.
Jesus.
Like they're gonna try and surround you. Give me a perception check.
Me?
Yeah.
9.
Well, she's not quiet, so
I am not.
I'll let you have advantage. So go ahead and make another roll.
14.
There you go. You write it off at first. You hear you've been watching this house for hours. You've seen nobody come and go. And you hear something. You look, and then you're like, yes. And then no, that was definitely that orc lady. And what do you want to do?
So can I see her from where I am?
No, but you heard her, and she was talking to somebody, and it didn't sound friendly, or it didn't sound like it was going friendly.
Can I sneak towards where I heard it coming from, but not,
Sure. Give me a stealth.
21.
That's pretty stealthy. What are you doing at this time? 6-ish.
Just walking back.
Be walking back. All right, give me a perception.
16.
You kind of hear the same thing. Down a side street, and you just happen to glance, and you see these 2 figures starting to spread out around her.
Okay.
All right, so let's go ahead and roll initiative. Alrighty then. So 10. All right. Let me get. All right. Orri, what'd you get?
9.
9. Frath.
So 20.
20. Torin.
7.
You guys are rocking it.
I know.
All right. So let's say 10. And they go on 10. Not 101. All right. That's going to be Frath first. What do you see this? It looks like there's 2 of them. And they're spreading out around her. What do you want to do?
Can I shoot at one of them, kind of like from where I am, with my short bow?
Sure.
Alright. So that's 7. 8, 9. Does 9 hit?
9 does not hit.
Alright.
So you shoot. Let's see if they notice where that came from. Because you were shooting from being hidden.
Yeah.
Let's see. So that goes whizzing by. Go ahead and roll perception, Orri.
5.
You didn't notice it either, so nobody saw your arrow. You just shoot completely off. And actually, Torin, you could roll a perception as well. See if you...
That is a 13.
No. So you shoot from this hidden location. Your arrow just
Nobody noticed.
silently flew through the alley and out the other side and off into nowhere land, and nobody saw it. Nobody even...
The arrow
Seems to
has just as much stealth as you do.
What's your AC, Ferrith?
14.
What's your max hit points?
8.
What about you, Torn? What's your AC?
12 and 10.
All right. And Orri, what's your hit points? What was the first level?
I believe it was 8, and armor class was 11.
All right. Let's do this. So, then the bandits go. 2 of them move in to strike you. What do they hit you with? Scimitars. They pull out 2 scimitars. And no, neither of them hit you.
Oh, well.
A 9 and an 8. So, all right. And that does that. Orri, your turn.
Ah. I bring out my mace. And 22.
Yeah, that'll hit.
Yay. Haha! I seem to be missing my d6. Please hold. Six damage, and I'm going to use my War Priest plus 1 attack.
Oh.
Oh, I watched that.
That hurt my soul.
What is
9.
it? 9 total?
Yeah.
It rolled off a higher
I
number.
rolled off a 14.
So you come up and you crack him right across the face. And you hear a resounding, just sickening thud, and he just blast you.
I am your worst nightmare.
And you see him kind of look up and go like that and point, and somebody from somewhere up above rolled a 12. So I hit you by
Meh.
1, 4. One point of damage. As an arrow from the roof across the alley shoots down, hits you.
Did I see where this arrow came from?
Roll perception.
18.
You did.
17.
You see a guy. What'd you get?
17.
Yeah, you see him too. There was a guy who was stationed right at the top of one of the brownstones on this alley looking down, and he shoots down at her. He was holding his action, so. Okay. Alrighty, that brings us to Torin. Your turn.
When I see the guy up on the roof,
Yep.
I look up at him and I start speaking in Abyssal, and out of my hand comes an energy blast. That is a 19.
Yeah, that'll hit.
That's 1d10. That is... Do you get your modifier on attacks? Or is it just the flat?
On the attack, you get your spell modifier, but
Okay.
not on damage.
Okay, so it's 8.
So 8.
Yep. I don't think I've ever played a caster in D&D, so...
Welcome to casting. All right. You just suddenly out of the side of your eye, you guys see this like Zorch. This flash of light goes up and hits this guy up on the roof. Yells out. Make a dex check, which I fail, and he falls off the roof onto the thud right next to you, and does d6 damage. And 6 damage. Dies on impact.
I wave my mace. Ah, yes, give him hell!
All right, back to the top. Fareth.
I'm gonna shoot again at one of the other guys. I'm gonna
Alright.
shoot at the one that she already hit.
Okay.
6, 7, 8, 9.
So another arrow. Flies through
Are
the fight. Completely misses. That's all right. All right. The bandit that you hit tries to hit you. 16.
Oof.
So that'll hit. 4. Take 2. Roll the 1 again. Alright, the other one turns, seeing that, and he'll make his way over to you. And I rolled a 9 to hit. So, no. Not rolling above 10, apparently. So, alright. Back to Orri.
Alright. I swing my mace again.
Do it. Ooh.
11.
Just hits. Just hits.
6.
6. On the same guy?
Yes.
Alright. How do you want to kill him?
I bring down my mace over the top of his head
Just cave in his skull.
like I am carving a melon.
Yep. Just crushes in with a sickening thud and crumples to the floor. Into the
Ha
ground.
ha ha!
Alright.
I have
Torin.
5 temp HP in case you need that or not. I don't know.
The what?
I have 5 temp HP in case you need that or not.
Oh, okay.
My turn?
Yep.
Okay. So she crushed the one. I dropped the one. So the ones that is still coming at me?
Yep.
Okay.
He's the one, he came up, swang at you, completely missed as you
Yeah.
sidestep it easily.
Yep. Yeah, I'm going to do the same thing. And he starts speaking the same words. And that is a 17.
That'll hit.
That is not so hot. That's 1.
1 damage. You just zap him a little. He's like, ah, what the blazes?
I look at my hands and I'm like, well, that didn't work as well as I expected.
Alright, back to Fareth.
Alright, I'm gonna go for the shooting again.
Hey.
Before he does that, I'm like, I know you're out there. Can you actually hit something this time?
I'm hidden. You don't know I'm here. Quiet.
You didn't see anything.
What'd you get that
70, 18.
That'll hit.
Oh,
6.
mwah.
There you go. So suddenly you say that, and suddenly an arrow comes out and hits the guy right in the side of the head.
It's my version of bardic inspiration.
Ha. See?
He's still alive, though.
Oh.
And it's his turn. He's going to turn and run. So you get a free attack on him.
Don't kill him. Try and subdue him.
Yeah, so why not?
He deserves death.
That is a 21.
That'll hit.
And let's see if I can roll something besides a 1. That was another 1.
Oh my god, he's still alive!
I like shake my head. I'm like, ugh, looking disgusted at
Alright,
myself.
he starts running. It's your turn.
Can I shoot him in the leg?
Give it a try.
And that one, straight through the head.
12.
Just hits.
5.
You hit him in the leg. And he goes unconscious. Or dead, you don't know. He's dying. He's bleeding out.
Quick, somebody get over there. Interrogate him before he's died. Dead.
They simply wanted to know what we were retrieving.
Yeah, but how'd they find out?
That's what
I told them we were retrieving something.
Why would you tell them?
They asked what kind of job we had. I said a retrieval job. They said what? I tried to lie, didn't work out, and now they're dead.
You could have just said what job.
I approach the body while they're talking, and I Is he? Can I tell if he's alive or dead?
He's dying. You've got seconds.
I ask him.
Bleeds out.
I ask him very simply. I stick my hand in the wound. I'm like, who do you work for?
No one. We don't work for anybody. We're just thieves. Thieves in the night.
And I start to light up that power while my hand's in the wound. I said, I'm going to kill you either way. Do you want to tell me who?
Give me an intimidation.
14.
Let's see. Wow, nat 1.
Delicious.
I work for the guild.
16.
I work for the guild.
And then I light it up and I kill him. He works for the guild as they're sitting there talking.
Ah.
Maybe this isn't going to be as simple as we thought.
Well, it certainly has not worked out to be simple thus far. And we aren't even at the house. I'm just saying.
Speaking of the house, did you notice anything?
Nope, nothing. All day. No one in, no one out.
Our bartender friend seems to think the burning hands are enforced because of immigrants or something.
Is it because of the immigrants or because whatever's causing them to
Whatever
migrate?
the reason, I could care less. All I know is they're out thick and there's nothing we can do about it.
Unless a distraction were caused away from the home.
I look up. Like a big distraction?
Large enough to gather those who are policing the area away for half hour.
I was,
An hour?
I was wondering how we were going to get an 8-foot-tall orc in the house.
Give me a perception check as you guys are standing there talking.
Not easily, I can tell you that.
9.
11.
18.
Torin, you hear from down the street. I heard shouts this way. Come on!
I put my hood up and
And
I
you
start
hear,
to
like,
walk down the
armored
alleyway.
Feet coming down.
Mm,
He suddenly just puts on a hood and
You might want to leave.
well, I mean, hey, they were thieves.
You can deal with the burning hand if you want, but I personally avoid them.
I put my arm around you and I act drunk. Oh yeah, that way. There was the cheese. All the cheese.
So you're staying?
Yeah, we're gonna stay.
Oh. Okay.
Cheese.
So you slip into the... Give me a stealth.
Ooh, that would be a 19.
Okay. You slip into the shadows and you guys kind of hang out there by the body.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you do with a drunk sailor?
Several armored figures come up, all brandishing flaming fist badges. And there's a larger one in the front, and he's... Right, what's this then?
Well, these guys tried to rob us.
I just wanted to eat my cheese, officer.
Yeah, they tried to steal her cheese.
And my chicken.
And her chicken.
Check it out. And you see the men spread out and start looking around. Let's see if anybody notices
A travesty.
the tiefling in the alley. Wow, no.
Jeez.
You're just there, but no
Yeah.
one sees you.
Yeah, nobody sees you at all. So they spread out. A couple of them go to the two that had fallen in part of the alley, and this guy was more towards the outside of the alley because he had started running. Right, give it to me then. What happened?
Well, she was just walking along, and they, jumped her, and I was across the street, and, came to help.
What were you doing here?
I'm just wandering late at night, coming home.
You good Samaritan coming to the lady's aid?
Because I'm helpless.
Yeah.
Right. He gives you a once over. Does not believe that. You don't even need to make a deception check. He does not buy that.
It was Gouda.
Sage, that's weird.
That's awesome.
Sage says, guard licks your fingers. Yep, tastes like chicken and cheese. Story checks out. No, that is not what happened.
There are some feathers, like, along my armor from the earlier
Eat a straight chicken?
You don't know my life.
So you're just hanging around the streets here. Just carefree. Come to the lady's aid.
When they start talking, I'm gonna come out of the alley and say, "I saw it all, officer."
Right! Who's that then? They had no idea where they were. They, like, jump with a start.
He'll tell you about my
Who
chain.
are you then? And, like, several of the guards come back over and, like...
I mean, you know, Han,
pull
first of all.
like, getting ready to pull blades.
I am just a simple tiefling.
It's been my experience. There's been no simple tieflings, ever.
Well, you know us well, then. My name is Jax.
Jax, then. What's your name?
Frath. Then.
Frathin.
Yeah.
That's what you're going with for your fake name.
Yep.
I see. And you, miss?
I'm Oregon.
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 Right. Jax. Oh, blimey. Listen. 5 gold, and that'll be the penalty for body removal. And you need to get rid of the bodies.
We have to get rid of the bodies?
Yes.
Can we burn them?
No.
By,
At least not here in the streets.
All right.
by get rid of. Do you just,
I don't care. 5 gold is the penalty.
per body or just for the 3 of them?
Per body.
You just had to ask, didn't you?
I mean, I needed clarification.
So that's 15 gold. And you get rid of the body, and this will all go away.
Oh, I had a question. Any idea with what's going on with this whole calamity or disaster thing that's been going on?
I don't care about that right now.
What? I don't think the Ossifer wants any more questions. Or gold.
Oh, the officer wants more gold. But judging by you lot, I'll settle for 15.
Oh.
Isn't that right, boys? Yeah.
Alright, yeah, alright.
I go over the thief's pockets and I check them for some gold.
Oh, yeah.
Give me an investigation.
16.
16. You find... What do you find? I will tell you what you find. You find... Doop. Hang on, I'm bringing up 5e tools. Damn tools.
Loot generator.
Loot generator. There it is. You find 7 gold pieces.
I look at the officer, I say, "Oh, officer, us tricksy tieflings, you know, this man can pay my share," and I hand him the 5.
You take it right out of the pocket
Yeah.
and then give him the 5.
Yeah.
He's like, right.
I'm gonna check the other one.
All right. Give me everything.
17.
You find 13 silver pieces.
Apparently that one can't pay your share.
Alright. I'll give him the 5 gold. And I'll just keep the silver for myself.
All right.
I give him 5.
All right.
You're not even gonna check your guy?
So
Just have 5 gold.
he takes the gold, he counts
Too
it.
lazy.
Right. It's all here then. Have a good night. Stay out of trouble.
Thank you, officer.
Thank you, officer. And I grab him by the collar and I start dragging.
And they start heading down the road.
Is there like a trash can nearby we can just dump him in?
There's side alley trash piles.
Alright.
Perfect.
Is there anybody like walking by or anything?
There are, but a lot of them after the Flaming Fists were here kind of have deviated out of this road, and so there's not many.
I kind of signaled to one person. I put out the 2 gold and I'm like, Can you take care of this problem for me?
Absolutely.
Thank you.
Takes the clone, grabs the body, starts dragging it away.
I chuck mine down the alley. Forget about it. By the gods, it is difficult to pretend to be drunk and helpless.
Well, I'm glad they charged us for body removal. Anyways, we were talking about the house.
Oh, yes, the house. Distraction. Besides the one we just caused.
I don't think we need to run into that captain of the guard again.
Agreed. He may charge us extra next time.
So, for distraction, should we go a more subtle distraction?
I look over at the windows that are like across the way, and I like fling my hand and say something, and the shutters start beating. We can do distraction.
Works for me.
What if somebody went up to the front door, knocked, started giving them, I don't know, some spiel, ask for the lady of the house, make it up looking for donations for orphans or something, and the other two sneak in the back, get the thing, and we'll go from there.
You do seem to like to run your mouth. Why not ask for donations for the orphan scouts or whatever?
The orphan scouts.
The little roguelings, if you will.
It's like regular scouts, but only for children without parents.
Whatever floats your boat, hon.
When you look back at the house, there are lights on in the house now.
Is anyone like watching us?
Not that you can see. Give me a perception, though.
19.
Not that you can see.
We must keep it quiet while we're in there, whether we have to do it the easy way or hard way.
I will do my best to be silent. Silent as the shadows.
I just like shake my head when she says that.
Yeah, you're taking her.
Oh, wonderful.
Oh, look, they're fighting over me.
Not in a good way.
Shall we then?
We shall.
It's dark now, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. The street is dark, but you see down the street quite a ways a lamplighter is going and lighting lamps.
Okay.
All right, if you two want to go get in position.
Yeah, we'll go the long way around.
It is a
Into the
good
alleyway.
night for a walk.
When you see the lights dim, you'll know we're in position.
All right.
Okay. So where are you guys going to try and go in?
Around the long way of the alley, instead of straight up that side of the house.
Yeah.
To the back.
To the back door?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, I'm going to walk up to kind of cross the street and wait for, the signal.
Okay.
So there's a fence. Is there a gate?
There is a gate. It's
Okay.
about 10 feet high.
Is it locked?
It is locked.
Okay. I suppose you can get over this fairly easily.
I mean, I could jump or I could bash in the gate, but I don't...
Quiet, Orri.
Oh, is this okay?
No bashing, Orri.
Oh, okay. I will not bash. I will climb.
Very well. Help me over, will you?
Yes, of course.
As she lifts me up and I get on top, I'm gonna cast thaumaturgy again and dim the lights on the street.
All right, I'm going to walk up to the front door and give it a knock.
Okay. You knock. You wait about 20 seconds. And you hear... the same halfling servant standing there. Yes, sir.
Hello, do you own this house?
No, sir.
Can I speak to whoever the master of the house is?
No, sir.
Oh. I insist.
What is your business, sir?
I'm here collecting donations for the orphans.
Give me a deception check.
God dang it.
10.
No, sir, we've already given. And close the door.
Wait, these are different. These are different orphans.
The door is closed.
Dang it. All right.
What are you guys doing?
I'm assuming we're over the gate by now.
Give me athletics checks or acrobatics, whichever is better for you guys.
Neither one.
Well, I rolled a 17, so
better.
hopefully one's better.
Oh my god.
Acrobatics. Oh, jeez.
4.
So
but
you
no.
help him over. Okay? And as you get up and over, you go all the way over?
Yeah. I
Okay, so
have
you
to.
go all the way over. You reach and grab 2 of the boards.
Mm-hmm.
And you start to heft yourself up. And the nails give way. And you fall back, pulling 2 sections of board with you. And you fall flat on your back with a loud crash. And now there's 2 sections of board that you can see through as she's laying on the ground with the boards in her hand.
I just shake my head, and I try to go to like a corner of the yard, so if somebody pops out the door, maybe they won't see me.
Give me a stealth check.
That is a 14.
Do I hear this crash?
Give me a perception.
15.
Yeah, you do.
I'm going to then assume that something is not gone so smoothly in the back. I'm just going to start pounding on the door and saying, "Come out! This is the fire fists,
Flaming fist.
the flaming fists."
No, I like fire fist better. that'll
I'm
really
just
sell
gonna
it.
start. I'm gonna pound for probably a good like, I don't know, 5-10 seconds. Then I'm gonna book it around the side of the house.
Okay. As you book it around the side of the house, you hear the door open, and then you're around the side of the house, and what are you doing?
I'm laying there with my 2 pieces of board, and I quietly say, "Can I go through the fence now?"
Orri, quiet. Hide for a second, please.
You're in the He's in the shadow, so you actually don't see him right away.
I literally just roll
Okay.
out of sight.
Where do you leave the boards there, or do you take the boards with
I
you?
leave the boards.
All right.
I can't roll with boards.
All right, you come around the corner. You see her rolling past the alleyway.
I can't. Oh my gosh. that one was perfect. Okay.
So yeah, you see that.
The hard way then.
My mace is clinking with every roll.
Clink, 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 clink.
Just sit still.
A few minutes go by. Nobody comes out the back.
Okay.
I sit. I smash things, and I make friends.
Okay. Come in.
Okay. I go in.
Put the boards up against the gate. No, wait. Put the boards up against the gate.
All right, I will take the boards and put them up against the gate.
Okay. How are you gonna get in?
How wide of a hole did I make?
Just they're two.
I'm not fat.
They're 2 separate boards. They're about 2x4 length. They're about 2 inches wide.
Can you unlock the gate?
I walk up and see if I can unlock the gate.
It's locked. There's a key. No, you're on the inside.
Yeah.
I forgot. So yes, there is a switch.
I pop
that
it open.
allows you that.
I walk in. Thank you, my friend.
You gonna follow him in?
Yes.
Okay.
Perhaps it's your turn. Since you couldn't get in the front door, maybe you can get in the back.
All right. So, is there like a back door or something?
There is.
Is there a back window?
There are.
Can I give it a peek?
Yeah. You give it a peek. Looks like a sunroom with a bunch of plants.
Oh, how lovely.
And it's dark in there.
All right. Are the windows locked?
There.
Is there another cellar door?
Not back here, no.
Okay.
Would someone like to go through the cellar? Kind of take them from two fronts.
I will go through the cellar.
She's not going anywhere by herself.
I don't know. I feel like we should let her go through the cellar. That'll give us time to get inside first.
You do not want me in an obvious position. I beckon to the gate. I will happily go through the cellar.
So do we leave the sharpshooter or the elf alone? And I roll my eyes.
Hey, I got him.
Eventually.
What are you talking about? It was one try that you know of.
That you know of.
It's true.
Very well. Are you going to unlock the cellar for her then?
I'm sure she can unlock it.
I hold up my mace.
Orri. Quiet.
I have no
plus,
tools.
If that draws some attention, that'll kind of draw them out from wherever they are inside.
If someone simply unlocks a cellar for me, I will happily enter through there.
I'm assuming nobody can unlock anything from the way we're talking.
I have thieves' tools. I can attempt it.
Ah, good. The rogue has thieves' tools.
Go figure. Well, let's try to get the drive. Since we've wasted our time back here, let's try to get the cellar door open then.
All right. First, I'm gonna unlock like the back door to the house.
Okay. So give me a dexterity check with your thieves' tools, which basically adds your proficiency bonus
Right.
to it.
5.
No. You try and unlock it. You cannot.
All right.
Cellar it is.
Everybody to the cellar.
Okay, so you go around. Give me a check on that.
12.
No.
All right. Orri, unlock the door.
My moment has come. Does anybody else want to try a quieter method before I bash in this door?
There are other windows and things. You do know.
All right. Like, is there one on the side where we are by the cellar?
Yeah.
Try that one. 21.
Oh,
You basically stick a flat up in through the window and knock the lock open.
All right. I'm also gonna try and unlock the cellar door.
Okay, give me another try.
Ooh. 19, 21, 22.
You managed to get that unlocked finally. You were going at it the wrong angle, and you come around and you get it from the other angle.
Up or down?
All right. Who's going which way?
I will go as originally planned through the cellar.
I don't like climbing.
I'll go through the house.
Very well.
Okay.
He is less likely to be noticed.
So you're going in through the window?
Yep.
And you're going in through... You
I'm
two are
going
in
with
through the cellar.
my partner.
Okay. First of all, give me stealth checks all around. You don't have the chainmail on,
18.
so you don't have disadvantage.
Well, as a half-orc, I have automatic disadvantage from what I understand.
Right.
9.
Oh, boy. So I have disadvantage, so I do not count that lovely nat 20. So it is...
Oh, no.
It is 12.
12? All right. And
Well,
what- you got a 9?
I got a
And
9.
what did you get?
18.
All right. So you slip into the basement, just ghosting in. You come down the stairs, quiet for you, and not so bad.
I reach in my pack and I try to find something like something to eat, and I pull out like a piece of bread and cheese and like throw it back to her.
Oh,
Good job, Orri.
Do you have dark vision? I think you do.
yeah, I do.
Yeah.
You do. You don't.
I don't.
Did you just give me a treat as if I were your pet?
Oh, I didn't know such thing.
Oh, that's all right. I'll take it anyway.
All right. So you guys slip into this basement. You both have low light vision, so you're able to see. It's very. There's a lot of barrels and crates down here. a lot stacked up. And when you make your way through this room, it's about 15 foot wide by 25 foot long, and it goes along. Give me perception checks.
10.
14.
Okay. So you find a writing desk down here. You see, like, it's open with a pen on it. And it's got ledgers in it. And you also notice there's no door out of here. No visible door that you can see.
Yeah.
You come through the window and knock plates off a shelf. Give me a dex save to try and catch them.
8.
Please take my
Our
dice.
rogue.
No, you don't. They fall to the floor and smash.
Is there like a cupboard nearby I can stash myself in?
Give me a perception.
12.
Yeah, you see a couple of doors on the wall that you're closest to.
I'll just open the closest one to me and duck in.
Okay. You hear walking, and you see lights come on in this room, in the room that you were just in. Give me a perception around you right now.
4.
It's good. It's completely dark.
All right.
You are in total darkness.
So at least whatever's in there can't see me.
You hope. Okay, back to you guys. What are you doing?
I'm gonna try to look like for like any trapdoors, like that would slide in the ceiling, like instead of being a door, but a ladder or rope access of some sort.
Give me an investigation check.
I don't find anything.
I'm investigating the barrels.
3.
All right.
Or no, 4. Sorry. 5.
7. Go ahead.
No, you're good. Sorry, I was trying to do math. I can't.
I get it. 17.
You look through the barrels. A lot of different goods.
Okay.
Things like some sort of like some have fish, some have dried meats. Others have vases and plates and like expensive looking things.
But no orb.
Nope.
All right.
No orb.
Orri, dear, you're taller than me. Do you see any way up?
16. Do I see a way up?
16. Yeah, you find towards the back wall. There's a very intricate looking hidden section. You can see it from this side easier than you would think you could see it from the other side.
Huh. Ah, yes, I do. It's a lovely pattern on the ceiling. A little bit hidden, but yeah, that's a way up. So I go to... Shall I open it?
Yeah, why not?
All right, you
So I go
open it.
Open it.
Make a dex check.
Oh, dear Lord. I am not dexterous. 5.
Make a dex check with a disadvantage.
Oh, you did not.
10.
All right, you fall through suddenly. You're in total blackness. Suddenly the floor gives out from under you, and you fall into more total blackness on top of a large figure that makes noise like that when.
Oh!
Well, this is interesting.
And I immediately grab you by the throat.
You're getting grabbed.
I see.
You can see him.
Oh! Oh, it is you, rogue.
I see you found your way in.
And
I
as
see
did
you
you.
found your way down.
Yep. All right. Someone. All right.
You hear footfalls on the floor heading towards this section.
Close your door. Close your trap door.
Okay. You close it. You're pretty sure. And okay. You hear the door open and just a moment of silence, and then this trapdoor opens.
I cast thaumaturgy and make the sound of a cat hissing and paws running.
You hear somebody curse. Gosh, gods, the blasted cats.
Meow.
The door closes again. Swings closed. Give me a deception check, actually. Just general.
Yep, we're good. That is a 10. Not hot.
Door closes. You hear the footsteps go away. You hear the window bang shut.
Did you leave the window open?
I knocked some plates off a shelf and had to scramble.
He does not deserve bread and cheese.
Are
Yes,
you
he does.
Pavlov dogging her?
I don't know what you're talking about. So, who did you see?
Not much. It was very dark.
So let me get this straight. You went in the window, you broke something, you almost got caught, you fell on Orri, and you saw nothing.
I saw someone coming and ran.
I feel like I'm working an amateur hour.
Well, alright, what's your idea?
Well, I got in here, didn't I?
Yeah?
They didn't come down, did they?
Who unlocked the stuff?
You unlocked it and almost got us caught.
Almost.
Very
But
well.
I didn't.
Okay, would you like to try again?
I think you should take point.
I'm so squishy, though. I'm not the point type of person.
You can take the metaphorical point. Just what should we do?
Oh, am I the leader now?
Yeah. I guess. I mean, we're just working off ideas here.
I open the trapdoor again.
Thank you, Orri.
Okay. It's dark. Door's closed. You see there's a door. Looks like a little closet, like a broom closet. You see some shelves up higher.
What was on the other side of the door?
A sunroom, kind of main hallway type area.
Perhaps we should peek before we go.
I kind of hoist myself up a little bit.
Okay. Just give me an athletics check, general.
Oh, God. 17.
Easily. She lifts herself up. You see her feet disappear up into the broom closet. There's enough room for you to step off to the side, and but it looks like you can't see the trigger on this end to shut the door. It's completely, and it looks like there's components on the underside of the trap door to make it look like when it comes up, it's like a whole bucket and a mop. Kind of like stick together. When it closes, they all come together as one.
They obviously don't want anyone to know the cellar is here.
Well, she is part of the Thieves Guild.
Yes, the goods.
Now, do we do this the hard way or the easy way?
I think we're pretty deep into hard territory here.
Very well. Does this bother you, Orri?
Not at all.
Very well.
I am not quiet.
Well, we still need to be quiet, but they need to be dead.
You can have them dead, or you can have it quiet.
Alright, so as far as I know, I think there's only 2 people here. Servant Halfling and our target.
We assume, but we should prepare for the worst. Perhaps Orri will have time to get loud.
Finally.
Let's go.
Alright. So we all head up.
Okay. You climb up. Give me athletics checks, and you can do so with advantage if Orri helps you up.
Alright, 13.
I helped him up.
4.
With advantage?
Yes. Not one without.
I can't.
Orri, dear, I can't get up.
So give me a strength check. Give me an athletics check as you hoist him up.
7.
Come on, you're supposed to be the muscle.
So she starts pulling him up, but starts losing her footing
He's
and
like a
starts
fish.
falling forward. So give me a dex check to try and grab her. And
18.
All right, so you grab her to stop her from falling in the hole. Give me another check with advantage.
What are we doing?
Like the Three Stooges.
It really is turning out
I need to use your horns.
with advantage
Okay.
because he's holding you.
14.
That's enough. you
Pinkelmater.
managed to pull him up.
What took you two so long to get me up here?
You are as a fish, slippery and moist.
How dare you call me moist? I take good care of my skin.
And that is why it is moist.
Okay. You guys are now in a small broom closet.
Very small.
Yes, can you just open the door? I don't care if they find us at this point.
All right, open the door.
You open the door. Small darkened hallway, smashed plate on the floor. You hear somebody getting some things from another room. The window is closed.
I'm gonna just hold on, kind of like make everybody just wait until the person kind of comes out where we can see them.
Okay. Give me a stealth check to basically hide. Is that a 2?
Yeah. Wait.
What
got
do my
it.
DMIC?
7.
7.
Oh my goodness.
So the halfling opens the door into this hall from another room. It's got a broom and a dustpan. And he starts walking down and he stops and looks at the door that's cracked open with your face kind of like pressed against it, looking down the hallway at him. It's dark, so you're pretty sure he can't see you. Except, he's got a lantern with him. And as he stops, he goes, Who are you? Get out of my house!
At this point, I open the door and say, "Your house?
My master's house?
Tell me, how well does your master pay you?
Very well. You
Enough to keep a secret?
You don't want to be here.
Oh, we do want to be here. You don't want to be here.
He starts chuckling. You don't know, you poor stupid fools. You don't know where you are, do you?
We're in a member of the Thieves Guild house. Her name is
Ida.
Ida. Ex-lover of a certain person.
Right.
If we're not right, then inform us.
Oh no, this is much more interesting. Oh my god. I'm gonna go and get some tea. I'll let you figure it out, and then come let me know when you're going to leave.
How about you
I
don't
don't want to get
leave?
that tea.
Huh?
I don't want to get on.
How about you don't leave and you tell us what's going on?
He's backing up.
Bonk him. Give him.
Well, he's not right with you guys. He's about 10 feet down the hall.
What kind of tea do you have?
I am thirsty.
I've got a great many teas.
Orri, why didn't you go with him? Give him a hand.
I love tea.
No, this is my tea. You can piss off.
Oh!
Look, would you like to catch an arrow or an orc mace?
That's if you can land that hit.
We made it this far. Kind of no turning back at this point.
Indeed. So he's
My
gonna
character's
back up.
got to do nat 20 on the Eldritch Blast.
Oh, nat 20. Sage says, my teas are too strong for you.
Too strong for me?
Oh,
Potion seller.
I
I need your
my own
strongest
ale.
potions.
Oh,
so that definitely hits. Good night, Arya. My youngest.
oh, nice.
Okay, so that hits. Let me hang on. down. Alrighty. Okay. So that definitely hits. What's the damage?
How do crits work?
Double the roll. I usually do. You can either double the roll
Okay.
or roll twice. Roll two.
So that would be
two dice.
18.
18? Ew. That definitely hurts, but he's not dead.
God dang.
As I cast it, I say, Orri, get him.
Alright, we're going to roll initiative.
Yep.
Wait, don't kill him yet.
18, you said?
14 for me.
Oh, I meant damage.
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty, he's done with that. Alright, let's see where he goes. Alright, so he goes on 15. Ferrith.
10.
10.
That's terrible.
Orri.
5.
And Torrin.
14.
Alrighty. So, he goes first. You zap him. Oh, right! I'll do you for that! And he steps through the door and closes it.
Oh.
Wait, so he left?
Yeah.
Oh. All right, panic time.
Door. Open.
Someone take him.
So the next is Torrin. You go next. What do you do? It's about 10 feet down
Is
the
it
hall to
locked?
the door. You don't know.
Okay.
Assumedly.
I didn't hear it lock or anything like that. I'm just gonna cast thaumaturgy. If it's unlocked, I'm gonna fling it open.
All right. Door blows open.
Okay. What do we see?
It's 10 feet down the hall. You got to
Okay.
move up to it.
Okay.
So you move down the hall.
I wait for Orri.
Okay.
I don't go ahead. No.
So then Ferrith goes.
Is there like an upstairs?
Not in this hall. It's 10 feet down to a door that he went through.
Is there anything at the other end of the hall?
There's 2 windows in this hall. The one you came through and the one across from that other door.
All right. Well, I'm gonna kind of run down to the door and just kind of.
It looks like at the end of the hall, it looks like there's stairs, like in the ceiling.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
So this is sort of an under stairs door almost.
Did we hear him go up the stairs?
No.
Okay, so I'm gonna run up to the door and kind of just like corner peek around.
All right, give me perception.
18.
All right. It's darkened, but from what you can see from street lights coming through and light coming from other rooms, looks like maybe a dining room.
Do I see
A large table in the center, a nice elaborate light hanging over the table, several chairs around it, place settings.
Do I see him anywhere?
You do not.
All right. I'm good.
Okay. Or your turn.
I run down the hall after you.
He
Well,
didn't,
before
he
me.
didn't
He's
go.
waiting
He
for you. We're all
kinda-
waiting for you to go first.
Excuse me.
You're the tank.
So
I
you,
bulldoze down
Alright.
the hallway.
you come to the door. He's peeking around. You bust in.
Yeah, I try
Give
to
me
kick
a
it down.
perception check. It's not
Oh,
shut. He opened the door. Well, he blew the door open.
understood. Nat 20.
Net
Nice.
20. You see a door in the back of the room closing.
I bulldoze across the room.
Okay. So 10 and then 20, and then you have enough to get to the door and through it if you want.
I will go through the door. All of me.
Clearly, he's going
Sage
to
has a good
something.
point.
All right. You go through the door.
Yes.
All right. Okay. That was the rest of your turn. He's not there. That you see. Definitely that you not see. Okay. Back up to the top. His turn. Oh man, I rolled a 5. So suddenly, a blade comes out from the side as he was hiding behind the door you came through, and tries to stab you in the back, but misses completely. And he looks up at you and goes, oh, "Bother!" And he starts to run. You get a free attack because he's within engaged. Right?
13.
That'll hit.
Oh, sweet. 5.
Still there.
Ooh, he's tough.
He's looking rough though. You basically bring your mace down on his back as he's running away and crack.
You little imp!
You're the invaders in the master's house. He runs for what looks like a kitchen area. Sort of there's the kitchen that you're in here, and then he's heading towards a visible pantry area. You know from the house layout this kind of wraps back towards where the closet is almost. So just mapping in your own head. Mm-hmm. So okay, Torin, your turn.
I'm in back, so I don't know what's going on.
Well, get up there then.
Yeah, I'll run forward.
Okay, you run.
Yeah, what do I see?
You just make it in behind Tori, and you see him running for a pantry area.
Cool. That is 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
That'll hit.
And that was 1.
1? He's still alive! Alright, Fareth.
I'm gonna head up the stairs.
Okay.
Cautiously, though. Like, I'm gonna be peeking around corners, not...
Give me a stealth check, then. Be cautious.
9.
9? So, not so... I mean, you...
No, 10, yeah.
You start going up the stairs, and you hear the floorboards... As you're going up the stairs, one of the floorboards breaks. Give me a dex check.
15.
So the floor breaks away, and the floorboards snapping away. When your foot starts to go through, you see that they're jagged edged and try to snag your foot, but you manage to pull it out just in time to see spikes under the floorboards poking up.
Oh.
That would have hurt quite a bit.
Whole house of traps. Is there any way... So how many, stairs up am I right now?
You're about 4 steps up the stairs.
How big's the staircase?
It looks to be about 20 steps up.
Can I just book it up the stairs?
You can try. Give me an acrobatics check.
Whew, I'm good at that. All right. 13.
So as you start going up the steps, you jump and and you hit another one. So give me another dex check. Dex save.
13.
Okay. You managed to just pull your foot out. This one, your foot almost gets caught in the pincer from the step boards, but you managed to get it out just before your foot gets pierced. Okay. You are up at the top of the stairs.
Haha.
There's a hallway that goes down. There's sconces on either side of the wall with torches lit, and not torches, candles lit, and a nice red carpet. And at the end, there's a suit of armor just standing there.
Is there a person in it?
I don't know.
I'm gonna ask. Hey, is there somebody in there?
Nobody says anything. Okay, that's your turn. So that brings us back to Orri. He's making for that pantry.
I go to the pantry and I rip the door off the hinges.
It's not. It's an archway. He's made it through.
Oh. No ripping. Okay.
So
I follow him.
Okay.
I pursue.
So as you step through the archway, give me a dex check.
I'm not dexterous.
Dex save, actually.
Whoa!
17.
So as you start to go through, your foot catches on something, and you feel it. It's taut for a sec, and then it breaks, and then suddenly you hear clang as this sharp metal blade, like a guillotine, comes down, and you jump back just in time as it clangs down on the floor, cutting into the boards that had been there. Heavy weights on the end of it. It looked like it could have chopped you in two.
This is ridiculous.
Well, this is fun.
This was supposed to be simple.
I stop, and I, as my bonus action, I raise my shield of faith.
Okay.
I do not like what I'm seeing.
And that brings us back to him. He turns around and says, I warned you. I warned you.
How do you make your way through this home on a regular basis?
It's my master's home. And with that, he slices his own throat
Aww.
and dies.
Well, that was easy.
He had 2 hit points left. He knew he wasn't going to make it out of this, and he didn't want to be questioned. He just got...
Well, that was good smashing, Orri. And I hand her another piece of cheese.
I'm gonna
Thank you.
call from upstairs. Everybody get up here.
Roll perception.
Carefully.
Will we be able to?
Maybe not you.
That is a 12.
Yeah, you hear him. You didn't have to roll high.
9. Okay.
Enough.
And can we come up safely, or are we going to get cut in half by giant blades?
Stairs are pointy. Careful on the stairs.
So you come back around through the house, and yeah, you see the stairs. The 4th stair up is broken open, and you see sharp metal spikes pointed up.
Rogue, are you injured?
No, but there's a suit of armor up here. I'm just kind of staring at it, and it's staring at me.
Oh, and what is it saying to you? I'm thrilled to hear.
Nothing yet, but I'm working on it. I'm questioning it.
Why are you up there when we haven't searched down here?
Because, there's a red carpet up here. This feels very, important.
Well, why don't you tell if it's important? I don't want to go through those traps.
Just get up here. It's looking at me, and I don't like the way it's looking at me.
You guys are in the front room. It looks like a sitting room with some books on shelves, and there's a chair that sits by the window. It's one of those bay windows that looks out onto the street.
Okay.
Curtains are pulled. Candles are lit in this front room.
Is there anything long?
You see the front door.
Is there anything long next to me? A curtain rod, a stick, a staff?
Give me a perception.
11.
Yeah, you find the curtains are pulled. You see the curtain rod.
I yank it off the wall. I am apprehensive about going through more doorways without checking first.
Okay. You easily pull it down. You take the
I have my mace in one hand, the stick in the other.
curtain rod of justice.
Yes. My divine curtain rod.
All right. So what do you do?
I turn around.
There is another door in here on the far wall on the other side. So there's the front door. You guys are at the stairs that go up. And on the other wall from where you are, across the room, there's another door.
I feel we should check these doors first, but the rogue is scared of a suit of armor.
Oh, let the rogue talk to the suit of armor.
All right, we will check these doors.
Get up here.
They go away from the bottom of the stairs.
You'll be fine.
Or you can come down as we walk away.
This is yeah, whatever. I can handle it.
I'm like,
All right.
it's like a blind half-orc roaming through the kitchen, just in the living room.
You're just smacking stuff.
I sure am.
All right. You move through the room, smacking things as you go, hitting lamps off the shelf and everything, and you make it to the door. It's closed and locked.
I tap the edges of the door.
Nothing seems to happen.
I pull out a crowbar and hand it to her.
Wait. Is there any way for me to check the door for traps before I open it?
Give me a perception.
18!
Wow.
As you look, as you're scraping the crowbar, or not the crowbar, but the curtain rod around the door, you see that there's a what looks like just a thin wire that leads from there and up into the ceiling.
I do not believe we should open this door without disarming that wire.
You have a long pole?
I back up and I tug on the wire with the pole.
The wire is flush with the, so there's no real give to.
I'm going to try to cast thaumaturgy on it and see if it's locked.
On the door? Yeah, it's locked.
Well, not this way then.
Could always just smash it.
I don't want to smash the door. I like to live.
So that was one door down. How many did we have?
Just the one in here.
Okay.
That's the only one you saw.
Okay.
You think there was another one back in the kitchen.
Okay.
And there was
Which probably goes
in
out
the
the back
kitchen. There
door.
was two doors. One that led to the back sunroom,
Okay.
and then there was another one on the opposite wall from the pantry.
Okay.
What are you doing?
I'm gonna.
You hear all this smash. Click, 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 click. Oh, there's a wire there.
I'm just gonna go. And I'm gonna take my short bow. I'm just gonna fire an arrow at the suit of armor.
Okay, roll the hit.
5.
You miss. It sinks into the wall up there.
I'm gonna call down. That was a warning shot. We're here on behalf of Straight Stick. He wants his orb or pearl or his ball.
Roll a perception.
11.
He lost his ball.
You think you hear a laugh?
This isn't funny. This is serious business.
Well, I suppose we should join the rogue then.
Looks like it.
Hurry up, it's laughing at me now.
Laughing? Excuse me? I beg your pardon.
It's making fun of me.
An empty suit of armor is laughing
Supposedly
at you.
empty. Supposedly.
Oh my god. We better join the rogue fast.
Yeah.
So I make my way up the stairs.
Okay.
Step.
So give me a perception with advantage. Or investigation, either one.
15.
Okay. You, with the stick, managed to find all the fake boards and avoid them
Thank God.
to get up the stairs.
Who would have known a curtain rod would have come in handy like this?
Almost a balsa wood giveaway,
Oof.
but yeah, it's...
I do not favor this home. Do you have more cheese?
I reach in my pack.
Thank you.
So, you see them coming up the stairs, slowly but surely, and they make their way.
Frath, remind me when we leave to buy some more cheese.
Will do.
So, you see at the end of the hall, or you get up to the top here. It's a long hallway. There's 3 doors on one side, 2 doors on the other, and a suit of armor at the end of the hall.
There's doors close to us?
Yeah. Well, there's 3 on one side, so
Okay.
there's 1, and then there's 2 on the left.
Okay.
So
Did your friend say anything yet?
No, there was laughter though.
you see a suit of armor at the end of the hall, and you see an arrow sticking out of the wall.
It was a warning shot.
Of course. Of course, my friend. A warning shot.
Yeah, just in case there was anyone there, flinch or something.
I look at the door closest to us, and I run the curtain rod around the edges.
Okay. Doesn't seem to be any. Give me an investigation.
16.
Doesn't seem to be any traps.
I try to open it.
Okay. You open it. Looks like a small bedroom. Very simple, plain. The bed is short.
I do believe I found the gnome room.
He was a halfling.
Either way, he was short
It's a small creature. I
and
don't.
dead.
Yes.
The bed's very neatly made and crisp. And, yeah. It's dark in here.
All right, it's not that one. Keep going. Keep going down the hallway. Check the next one.
Excuse me. Why don't you go first?
Because you're the muscle.
Fine. So
You're the muscle, I'm the steel, and he's the brains.
Oh, how nice of you.
Okay.
I check the next door for traps.
So the door across the
Yes.
hall?
Yes.
So you're going to zigzag?
I am.
All right. As you head to that door, give me an investigation.
8.
Pretty sure it's not locked or trapped.
I open the door.
Okay. Door's locked.
Smash it. Give it a... Take your thing and whack it.
Don't you have lockpicks for a reason?
We're well beyond the point of picking locks.
Well, I'm going to burn this place to the ground when we're done. But we still need to get in there.
Yeah, she got the club. Just, it's a door.
Picking the lock would be a wiser choice than smashing the door no matter how much I want to.
But if it is trapped, then that means it's going to get me.
Not if you pick the lock and step away.
Well, that's if everything goes... Just... Why are we discussing it? Just smash the door.
No.
At least go... Okay, at least go check the armor. Just go check it.
I move on to the next door.
Okay. As you step, give me a dex save.
I forgot the curtain rod.
It's all right.
6.
Okay. You feel your foot tug on something, and it snaps.
Ooh.
Will a 14 hit you, Torin?
A will, yes.
Okay. Take 1 damage
Okay.
and give me a con save.
That's not good for me. Oh, it's not bad for me. I didn't roll well, though. 9.
You suddenly can't move,
Awesome.
as you are now paralyzed. As you see, she trips over this thing, and suddenly you hear, and you get hit square in the back. Ooh. And you can't move.
You all right there?
Well, roll perceptions.
Does that include talking?
Yes.
Oh,
14.
9.
You think you hear something behind you?
I'm gonna turn around and be like, you all right? Doing good?
Drool running down my face as I'm laying on the floor.
Yeah,
No, you're not laying. You're just standing there.
Oh.
Yeah, you're
Drool
good.
running down.
Yeah, you're
He's not
good.
saying anything.
I think. So I don't notice this.
Well, you know you tripped something. You're like, oh!
If something is wrong, blink twice.
He doesn't blink.
All right, guess nothing's wrong.
Okay. You move on to that third door, or the second door on the side with the 3.
Yes, I do.
Okay.
I'm gonna check it for traps. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
15.
You're pretty sure this one's trapped.
Oof.
Don't go for the door. Check the
I
armor.
turn
Get the
around.
armor.
This door is trapped.
All right, don't open it. Check the armor. There's somebody in there. I can feel it. Just give it a wallop.
I don't think that's a good idea.
Well, what's the worst that could happen?
Oh, we all get cut in half?
All right, that's pretty bad. But the best that could happen is that she's hiding in there waiting.
I walk up to the suit of armor and I give it a little shake.
Okay. You walk up to the suit of armor. You reach out.
Oh my god.
You give it a shake.
Mm-hmm.
It rattles.
Mm-hmm. 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 Yeah, she's hiding in there. I turn around to the tiefling. So what?
He's just...
This has got to be some kind of tiefling thing, I'm sure.
It's not a tiefling thing. They do not just stand about drooling. So I walk up to him.
Okay.
Do I do an investigation?
Give me a medicine check, actually.
Medicine. Ooh, medicine.
Or actually, investigation first. Let's see if...
Investigation. 18.
As you're looking him over, you see a dart sticking out his back. And on the wall, there's a picture of a young boy, and where his mouth is, there's a small circle, and it's been ripped, and it's right in line where this dart is.
I rip the dart out of the tiefling and I flick it away. Great.
You feel it starting to subside from your system. You can slowly start...
Frath, you fool, have you ever known me to be silent?
Well, I mean, maybe. I don't know. We have known each other that long.
Thank you, Orri.
You're welcome. I didn't think the drool was normal. Clean yourself up.
Oh, my.
You couldn't have gotten paralyzed with your mouth closed?
I cast thaumaturgy and make the suit of armor laugh.
Suit of armor rattled.
Alright, whatever, I get it. There's nothing in the armor. Let's go.
That other door is trapped. I don't believe we should walk through that one.
And this one's locked?
This one is locked. We can bust through it if
Alright,
you
I'll
want.
pick the lock.
Ah! Gracious of
Okay.
you.
Or will you?
I'll attempt to pick the lock, and if that doesn't work, we're bashing.
Give me a dex with your...
16.
You managed to unlock
He
it.
picks the lock.
I'm going to now. I don't open it. I motion for someone else to open it.
I twist the knob and I fling it and I step back and I kind of push the door open.
Okay. In this room, looks like it was a fitting room. Like there's a mannequin kind of figure that's standing there like this. Some shears and fabrics and things around. Looks like sewing equipment on a desk nearby. There's also a large window that faces out streetward. You know, from the front, there was one of two upstairs, like windows where the roof came to a point and they faced out.
This room does not seem to hold anything of interest for us. I say we proceed.
To the final door. Is this one locked?
It's trapped.
Well, there's two. There's still two on the other side. One was trapped that she discovered. The other one you hadn't gotten to yet, and there's one on the front, on the left side that still hasn't been touched.
Are we sure there's nothing in this room?
If somebody wants to go in and give it a look.
I certainly can find out. It just does not seem to be a room where she would keep the item.
It was locked.
I don't know. I think we should also hurry. There's also a chance you should go out a window by now. We have been
I think
making...
if she would have done that, the flaming palms would have been here by now.
Look, she's part of the guild. She wouldn't call the cops and send her to her house.
And this is a guild matter between two guild members. I'm sure the guild wouldn't mind them settling it on their own.
All right, whatever. Who wants? Okay, so you can check the room and we can move on.
I walk into the room.
Okay. Give me a perception.
1.
Okay. So you go in, you start looking around. It's dark in here. Yeah, you don't see anything. You're keep moving around the room. You're looking over stuff.
No traps, Orri.
Nothing that you can see. You guys move on to where?
I go in after.
Oh, you go in with it?
Yeah.
All right, then give me a perception as well.
18.
Yeah, you notice that the mannequin is, as she walks in, goes,
That's what I thought.
and it's walking up behind her. And she's completely just like
Orri, dear.
These are lovely scissors.
touching things with the
Very
pole.
sharp. Very sharp, yes.
Orri, dear.
Do you have more cheese?
No, turn around.
As you turn around, there's a faceless mannequin like moving up behind you, and goes to punch you.
What kind of house of horrors are we in?
All right. Will a 17 hit you?
Oh, yeah.
Alrighty. All right. Take 2. As
Oh,
it
my lantern.
slams its fist into you. Roll up. Roll initiative.
Fighting with dolls.
13.
6.
16.
Alrighty. Okay. Alright, so hang on, that guy's that. Torin, what'd you get?
16.
Alright. Ferrith
13.
and Orri.
6.
Really reacting pretty quick, huh? Okay.
It's the Gouda.
Torin, you're first.
She's in the way. Alright.
Well, it's kind of in between both of you.
Yeah.
Because she had walked in and was kind of like walking by, and you kind of like...
We'll hold off on that for now. Yeah, I'm just gonna rely on the good old blast. One trick pony for now. That
First
is
level.
18 plus 6.
That'll hit. Definitely.
9.
Okay. You blast a good section of it away. And you see it like go down. And then half of it's like missing. Like its upper torso.
Oh, what an ugly thing. Kill it, please.
Ferrith, your turn. You hear them talking and something making weird noises in there.
I'm sure they've got it. I'm gonna continue down the hall to one of the other doors.
Which door? The trapped one, the one you haven't checked, or the one on the same side as them that hasn't been checked yet?
So there's 3 doors left?
Yep.
I'm gonna check,
So there's the one on the 2 side, or 2, which the middle one is trapped, and the other one hasn't been checked yet.
I'm gonna check the one on the other one next to the trapped one that hasn't been checked yet.
Okay. Give me an investigation.
5.
Doesn't seem trapped.
I'm gonna call down the hall. Orri, could you come open a door for me?
I'm a little busy at the moment.
All right, take your time.
All right. That'll bring us to the doll's turn. 9. Nope. Doesn't hit. As it like tries to swing, but then swings its other fist at you. Orri, your turn.
Can I just try to rip it apart? Do a strength check?
Well, first do a grapple, so give me an athletics check.
Okay. Yeah! You said athletics?
Yeah.
20.
Yeah, you grab it.
Now a strength check?
Yeah.
Oh. I grab it by the head. I wrench it around, and 21.
Yeah. You're able to rip it apart.
Throw the head.
Nope. It flops limp and falls to either side of you.
Remind me not to punch you.
She looks quite pleased with herself. Okay. So you're pretty sure that door's not trapped?
Yeah.
You gonna open it?
Oh,
All right.
I will not be opening any doors. Not taking the risk.
So you're just standing there waiting when they come out into the hall?
Yep,
You
just
guys come out into the hall eventually?
just whistling.
I come out frustrated. I yell something and cast thaumaturgy. I yell something in Infernal and cast thaumaturgy at all the doors
Okay.
to see if anything opens.
Nothing opens.
All right.
Just the ones that are already opened.
What was going on in there? It sounded pretty loud.
Oh, or you just had to get some frustration out. It's a good thing you weren't in there. She may have taken it out on you.
Oh, yeah.
He is small enough. I would really like to cast Healing Word on myself.
Okay.
Nice.
I'm happy with that, so I'm back to full health,
Alrighty.
which is low.
Okay. So you got 3 more doors.
I go to the closest one, and I check for traps.
It's one you've already checked.
Oh.
It has traps.
Come check the one that I'm at. I checked it, but you got the stick. You got
He's
the
at
check.
the last one on the 3 side.
10.
I'm pretty sure it's not trapped.
It's fine. It is fine. Let us open the door. Did you try the knob yet?
No.
Turn the knob.
I'm gonna jiggle the knob a little, just make sure it's not locked.
It doesn't seem to be locked.
All right.
What are you waiting for, man? Open the door.
Why do I have to open the door?
Isn't that what your type does?
No. I wait for someone else to open it.
I open the door.
So the brawn, the brains, and the what again?
The steel. Once we get to a fight, you just wait.
All right. You open the door?
Yeah.
Give me a dex check.
God.
You're the big one. Oh.
No,
She's not the
no.
dexterous one, though.
So as you open the door opens, and as it opens, the door comes off the hinges and falls forward, and you fall forward, and there's no floor. It's a tunnel that goes straight down into a shaft that you start to fall. Because you're standing there, I'm going to give you a dex check to see if you can grab her.
19.
You grab her. So she starts to go, you start to go, and you grab her, and you look down there. At the bottom, there is what looks like bodies and spikes
Oh, pleasant.
down this brick
Lovely.
shaft that leads straight down. The door falls and smashes into a million pieces down at the bottom, and you're like, and he's got you by your belt.
Pull me back.
Would be easier if you laid off the chicken and cheese.
We're going to have words.
Oh, no!
Words shall be had.
We can have those words later when we're not in this house of death. I'm gonna pull her back in.
All right, you pull her back. Yeah.
I grab you by the cloak collar. You are opening the next door.
All right, that's reasonable. All right.
So there's the
That is
trap
very
door
reasonable.
on the side of the 3, or there's the last one on the side of the 2.
I'm gonna go to the last one on the side of the 2.
Okay.
I'm gonna check it. 13.
Looks good.
Going to cautiously open it.
Okay. As soon as you touch the knob, you hear.
The armor! I knew it!
And a metal fist as you guys suddenly see the suit of armor
I knew it!
come walking from over and just suddenly lunge at the person at the door, which is you.
I told you to check the armor!
I rolled a 14.
I did. You deserve it.
It's not my fault I'm cautious.
Take 5 as he slams into the back of your head.
Alright.
And there's a suit of armor standing there. And it
Hello.
it looks at you.
I told you it was alive!
All right, let's roll initiative.
20.
6.
26 and Orri.
8.
8. And that got 16. All right, Torrin, you're first.
Where am I compared to them?
You are back by in the middle of the hall. They're both standing in front of that door, and the armor's standing on the other side of them.
So if I would hit him with a cone.
Yeah. Oh yeah, definitely.
Yeah. That is a 17
That'll hit.
and 9 again.
9.
I like that dice. The other one was rolling ones. It's in timeout.
All right. You slam it. Another bolt. Yeah, you slam into the side of the helmet, and it kind of spins around, rattles.
Ooh, look, it is alive.
All right, it's its turn. It's going to take another swing at Ferrith. But I rolled a 2.
Whew.
So I'm going to guess that doesn't hit.
Ooh, that's good.
All right. So then Orri.
I'm going to look straight at that suit of armor and I'm going to say, halt! Now, you make a wisdom saving throw.
Oh.
You metal hunk of junk.
Let me check something.
Mm-hmm.
Alrighty. So it's immune to charm. This isn't a charm, though.
Is it considered undead?
No.
Good.
Nope, it's a construct.
Nice.
So, yeah, I rolled you said will? Or wisdom?
This is a, wisdom save.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't make the wisdom save, so, and it's not, this isn't a paralyzed. No, okay. So it stops.
It follows the command the next turn. Its next turn.
Okay. Alrighty, so...
Ow!
I heard that.
Alright. Okay, so
Arrow to the knee.
next is Ferrith.
I'm gonna look at it and look at you. I'm like, I thought you said you checked it.
I rattled it around and then I just made it stop. I think we're all happy here. Let's continue.
All right, I guess. I'm gonna open the door now.
Door's locked.
It's locked. I'll unlock it.
No, you won't.
11.
No.
All right.
You rattle your picks around in there and do not lock it. Torrin. Do not unlock it, I mean. Torrin, your turn.
Is that thing gonna start moving again?
Can you give it a command the next turn?
I shouldn't have to. It should stay where it is.
All right.
Just for its next turn?
What's the spell?
Command.
I believe it just is for its next turn.
Oh.
So
sorry.
yes, it will start moving again.
Yeah.
When?
Okay.
After
We
it's-
may want to crush the armor while we can.
You should throw it in the pit.
Ah.
I look at myself. I don't think I can carry this.
Well, yeah.
How far away is the door where the pit was?
It's It's right on the other side of the hall.
Oh,
It's
Oh,
a 5-foot wide hall.
okay.
we just kick it.
I'm gonna attempt to kick it in. The-
All right, give me a athletics check.
8.
No. You run into it.
Ow! Oh,
It-
somebody bigger than
it
me
didn't
is going to
move.
do this.
Well, that's a pity.
Okay, it's its turn.
Oh no.
It rattles.
Has to follow this turn.
Yep. Orri, now it's your turn.
Oh, yay! I try to shoulder that thing right into the pit.
You have one job.
9.
No.
You have one job. Your job is to be tough.
Well, hang on. Let me. That's
Your
not fair,
job
let
is
me-
to unlock doors.
Yeah, no.
I'm working on it.
All right, Ferrith.
All right, I'm gonna continue to try and unlock the door. 16.
No.
Ah.
You think you're on the right track though, but it's gonna take some more work.
This is a complicated process. I need quiet.
Oh, quiet. I
Quiet, huh?
see.
Torin, your turn again.
I'm.
Just make sure it doesn't hit me.
That would be a 25.
For an athletics check?
No.
Oh.
Yes. Sorry. Yes.
Oh yeah. Okay.
Or no. Sorry. 21.
Yeah. Yeah. You start tipping it that way towards the door. Just make sure.
Give it one good
Shut up.
Yeah. Yeah. With that, you beat it pretty soundly. So you slam into it again, and it tilts and falls and manages to just fall. And you think it's not gonna fall in, and then it rocks in and falls into the shaft. And you hear clang, 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 bang.
Well, that went well. Did you unlock the door yet?
It's complicated.
He said he needs quiet.
I do. I need focus.
All right, go ahead.
8.
No, you thought you had it, and you're like, no.
Crowbar, maybe.
All right.
I give you the crowbar.
Why do I just smash it?
I think you were supposed to open the next door.
Hey.
This is true.
All right. I'm gonna continue to try and pick it.
Okay.
19.
You managed to unlock it.
Crowbar back.
I open it and kind of like so I stand in the way where I open it and I kind of go back with the door.
Okay. So who's standing in front of the door when it opens?
Not me. That's all I know.
I'm kind of to the side a little bit,
And wherever the
like door.
He's wherever the
statue was.
the pit was.
Okay. Door opens up. Nothing happens.
I don't trust it.
Yes, he's trying to scare you.
All right, I opened it. Who's going in?
Will just somebody come in before I just have you all murdered?
I'll walk
You've
in.
been trying all night.
Hey, we'll be doing the murdering here.
I walk in.
Just give us a minute. We're still deciding.
So Orri walks in. You walk into a very nice study.
Oh,
Books on the wall, hearth with a fire going in the fireplace. There's a large desk and a large back chair.
lovely.
On the other side of the room in front of the window. It's facing the window. Yeah. Pretty unassuming room. A large rug in front of the desk.
Ah, it is so cozy in here. I do enjoy it.
Indeed.
All right, so I'm
The
assuming
chair swivels around. And it's a very unassuming woman. Brown hair. Just a plain face. No makeup. No scars or weirdness. Very brown tunic. And there's a large overcoat hanging on the coat rack right next to the chair. And she looks at you and steeples her fingers and says, "Why have you come to my home?"
I die, I presume.
Oh, I have not heard that name in a long time.
Yes, an ex sent us. He was worried about your health.
Was he now?
Oh, yeah. Seemed genuinely concerned.
Let's see. You I don't know. You I know. You're not with the guild, are you?
Maybe, maybe not.
No, I don't think. An initiate, maybe. You guys have no idea what you've stumbled into, do you?
Not at all.
Apparently not.
No.
We're just sent here for the orb, the pearl of something. Don't you sigh at me.
Perhaps if I told you my name, you would know.
All right. Name away.
The name's Nine Fingers. 9 Fingers Keen. The blood will instantly drain out of your face.
Oh.
This is the leader of the guild. The entire guild of Baldur's Gate.
Oh. Oh!
Nobody really knows what she looks like because she's very unassuming.
Does she have 9 fingers?
She does.
Oh! It makes sense now! Oh, it's you! You!
Can you speak?
I'm in a very bad position right now.
What made you think that? We've been in a bad position all night.
Yeah, but that position went from, like, moderately bad to catastrophically
So
bad.
do we call you Nine Fingers or do we call you Ida?
I would rather you didn't call me at all. Just...
So Straight Stick wanted us dead, is what I'm
Oh.
hearing.
Yes, Straight Stick. He thought he could make a power play by sending no names into my house to have me murdered.
And for the orb.
There's no orb.
She does
No
not
orb?
need to be.
There's no orb.
What about a pearl?
There's no pearl.
Sphere?
Nope. Sadly, I think you were duped.
I
I'm gonna put
suppose we
that
won't be getting our 1,500 gold pieces.
No.
That Straight Stick's gonna go somewhere where the sun does not shine.
I would worry about where we're going to go first.
Yeah, I would be more concerned with that.
All right, so here we are. We made it this far.
You have killed my slip, I'm assuming.
Oh, no, he killed himself.
Oh,
He
you
did.
must have almost had him dead. Yeah. Good people don't talk.
Yeah, we've noticed. That's all we wanted to do. I
Again,
stare over at
I say
Right.
good people don't talk.
You'll find we're at least myself, are far from good.
Don't listen to him. He's one of us.
Well, you've made it this far, and I will commend you for that. Some have tried before in the past. I've had to move several times, and it makes me annoyed when I have to move. So, here we are. What shall I do with you?
Well, you could hire us.
You already work for me.
Oh, that's right. You could hire them.
Orri, what do you think we do?
I'm thinking now that everyone in this room would like Straight Stick dead. On a stick.
Oh, he'll be handled. Of that, I am not worried about. Question is...
Rest assured, if I knew that you were who you are before taking the job, I would not have taken it.
Oh, your reaction tells me all I need to know about that. All right. Let's just put it this way. You all answer to me now.
Sounds equitable.
It can be.
Sounds survivable.
It is. Much better than your other options.
Quite.
What about you?
I don't like it. But I suppose I don't have much of a choice, do I?
I didn't like people busting up all my traps in my house and giving away my position.
Yeah, we probably should have just burned it to start with, I suppose. But
That probably would have been a smart play, but not very subtle.
Do we look subtle?
well, subtle is not Orri's specialty. So.
No.
It is not. I heard you coming from the moment you guys smashed the plates.
You guys.
Not the
That was
fence.
your guild member.
Oh.
No. It was a team effort. It was all part of my master plan.
Right. Let's see what I got here. She pulls open a drawer, pulls out some papers. I'm gonna need you to sign this. One for each of you.
Mind if we have a read?
I walk
Can you?
over.
I can read.
I walk over. This wouldn't be the first pact I've signed and regret and sign.
How long is this contract for?
Till you pull in your worth,
Ah,
or I absolve you of it.
all right.
I'm gonna
fine.
read it. What's it say?
Basically, it's a lot of legalese. It says you work for her, and should she call, you will come.
Any fine print I should be.
Oh, there's lots of fine print.
Oh.
Give me an intelligence check.
20.
A lot of fine print. Basically, your life is forfeit. If at any time you break this, there will be a hit out on you. The bounty size varies depending on the trouble that you've caused.
All right. Well, I sign it.
Okay.
I sign it.
All right. Now, I'm going to need you to go out the way you came.
We came in a couple
Through
different
the cellar?
ways. Or the window.
I don't care. You leave my house, and I will call on you when I need of you.
What about straight stick? Should we be concerned about that, or?
Oh, no. Leave straight stick to me.
All right.
Oh, but how we'd like to have part of it. And I walk out the door.
She sits back, picks up her tea, starts drinking.
Yep, I think we all just leave.
Oh, yes.
All right. You guys leave quietly. Go your separate ways at the street. The next morning, you hear about how there was an old man found lynched on the yard arms of one of the ships that was sailing that morning. Missing leg. No identification. Flaming Fist didn't care. And that's where we're going to wrap it.
All right.
All right.
Good game.
Thanks, guys.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Sage said, Orri, Charger, you're invincible.
Oh, you had no idea how
Because
bad.
you've got plot armor.
Yes.
Because this is
You
before.
had no idea how bad I wanted to roll another nat 20 on her.
That would have been interesting. She's
Kill my character off.
she's a tough one.
I don't think
Not too tough, though. Not invincible. She's just got a lot of hit points, but
I don't think
I don't think
were
we
in a
could have
place.
blundered our way through that any harder.
that was pretty blundery.
Man.
But that was good.
I have to apologize for that. We have to thank Hurricane Katrina for the cheese bit because she made me watch that episode of the Big Bang Theory.
Oh my gosh. Yes. Where he
Cheese.
trains Penny to not sit in his
So thanks,
spot.
Hurricane Katrina, if you're watching.
God.
Trap fumbles, indeed. So, thanks, you guys. We hope you like this out of the box one-shots. Prologue. And we'll...
Oh, I'm sorry.
yeah, we will see you next week. Same time, same channel. Tune in tomorrow for some Immersion RPG.
We'll be here.
What do you guys got going on tomorrow?
We'll be heading to Capital City and hopefully exploring the seedy, dark underworld of it. So.
Nice. Little
Some
Thieves
home,
Guild action.
well, it's darker than that. We're gonna have a butcher who replaces body parts. So it's gonna get pretty dark down there.
That is gonna get.
We aren't gonna throw goblins into the flame though. So
Sounds yummy.
That was interesting. So make sure to tune in for that tomorrow. Also, primed and ready tomorrow, Tuesday through Friday at 2, right here. Painting minis, getting that gray out. You don't have to take your armies and show up with them all gray to the battle reports. And then Thursday, I think we're gonna have the realms, but there's gonna be a few characters.
there might be a character or two short, so it's gonna be another special.
Yeah, something.
We'll figure it
We'll
out.
pull something together.
We do enjoy doing this too. It was a pleasure working with everybody. So.
Yeah, tune in. We'll be back with the normal crew next week, and hopefully we'll get out of that dungeon.
Yep.
So we will see you guys later. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Have a good night.